Yes, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. Welcome to Craft Along here on Crafters TV, brought to you by Crafters Companion. My name's George Aiken, and it's my absolute pleasure to be with you wherever you may be in the world on a very special week here at Crafters TV. Yes, it is our second anniversary. Can you believe we are 2 years old already, and we are celebrating in style by giving away over £250,000 worth of prizes and goodies to you guys at home. And it's very simple to get some of those wonderful presents. All you got to do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is to spend yourself £50 or $50 and you can get yourself an amazing Crafters Companion notebook. That can be yours today. Now listen as well, if you spend over £100 or euros, you get yourself this incredible Crafters TV tumbler. And if you spend over £150 or euros, you can get both of those items. They can be yours today if you spend over that much. And as well, remember, it's bonus points across all Club Inspire ranges. Yes, double points on every transaction you make until the end of our celebrations tomorrow evening, may I add. And as well, throughout every show, we are giving an amazing prize giveaway. And no different today. Yes, by the end of the show, someone is going to be walking away with some amazing goodies. And it's never been easier to win yourself a prize. All you've got to do is get involved with the show, get social. Some of you are already saying hello. Gemma Wilson, hi from a chilly Chesterfield. Lynn on hi, George Craig, the social superstars and everyone. I love you, Rachel on the socials. Debbie, good morning from New Jersey and Kentucky. Now listen, if you guys get involved today, if you comment below, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube, you've got a chance of winning some amazing goodies. Let's take a look at what you could be walking away with today. You could be walking away with all of the goodies, stencils, embossing folders, stamps, dies, and that incredible folder as well to store everything in. Listen, that could be yours today, and it's never been simpler. Just get involved. It doesn't matter if I read your comment out, because you still got a chance to win. I'll be announcing the winner towards the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. But it is a craft along, meaning we're getting crafty today, and we need someone who is the best in the business at what they do. Put your hands together for the legend that is, it's Craig, everybody. It's you, mate.
Oh, me?
You.
Talking about best in the business, but thank you. That was a lovely intro for that one, George. Thank you for that one.
That's right.
Yes, here we go. Now, you guys, you loved yesterday's craft along. In actual fact, thank you so much for all the lovely comments. Whether you crafted along live, whether you're doing it at a later date, or whether you're waiting to do it with the kids or grandkids, it's lovely to hear all these things. It's the whole reason that we do these craft alongs. Now, what we're going to do today is something very special, and the fact is we've got two back to back, and it so happens to be me. What we're doing is we're going to focus on the advanced twist and pop. Now, we have been heavy when it comes to Christmas time, and as crafters, exactly, this is what this time of the year is all about. But we are in the 1st of September, we're going into autumn, we're going into fall, so we can just start to see Halloween is just over the hills, just coming. So I thought, why not bring in the cracker die? I done a demo the other week where we done a gender reveal card with the crackers. Ooh. You guys loved it. In actual fact, I thought, well, we'll do it as a craft along. Well, I thought we've seen a little demo for it. So I thought what we'll do instead is let's do a Halloween craft along. So we are going to be making right from the start this 5x7. Happy Halloween. Boo!
Ah! Sorry, let me jump.
Did you get
Sorry.
right there? Whew. There we go, boo! So we're going to be making this one. So if you're wanting to make exactly what I'm going to be doing, and there's many of you that have said within the comments throughout, well, this morning, and also the last couple of days, because me and Ben gave you a bit of a sneak peek on Monday night as to what we were doing yesterday and today. So many, they changed some of the cardstock, the dies that you use. Lots of you are saying you're doing exactly what I done. Now, if you want to do exactly what I'm going to be doing, we've already given the shopping list and wake up call on social media, but to give you just a little bit more time to get the bits together, we're going to go over it again for you. So to make exactly what I'm going to be doing, our advanced twist and pop boo card. Oh, you got another reef right there, did you?
It's a good job I went to the toilet before the show.
Just as well, yeah, we've got 20 minutes to fill the toilet time here, so we've got lots of time. You will need your Christmas celebration twist and pop die, twist and pop mechanism. You're going to need your Eclipse alphabet die. You're going to be using some small, roughly round about 1.5 inch alphabet dies, or you can use stamps instead. You're going to use your Summer Sunset 12x12 paper pad, Sunflower Tones 12x12 texture card pad, and your Neutral Tones 12x12 texture card pad. That's what you're going to need, but you're also going to need your Gemini Junior or your MIDI or your original Gemini will do the trick. We'll go through a small die cutting machine, i.e. the MIDI or Junior. You're going to need your large guillotine Scoremaster, Poke Tool, tape pen or double-sided tape, red liner tape, Collal tacky glue and scissors as well. So that's everything that you're going to need to make your craft along, to make it go boo. So it's going to be nice, it's going to be fun, and it's a little bit different. You guys stateside love Halloween. We do too, but we're just starting to build on the momentum of what you guys already celebrate big style come out October time. So this is going to be the start of it. It's going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to this one, as I do all of them, but lots of you looking forward to this one too.
Absolutely loads of you looking forward to this. Now remember, don't worry if you haven't got everything you need for this craft along. Don't worry, because we're on YouTube for a very, very long time. So come back, save the show, and come back and watch it later on. And if you're looking at it going, well, what do I need? Well, let me show you on this brilliant deal that we've got for you today. It's the Twist and Pop Die Collection Christmas. It's a brilliant deal. It's stunning. Look at what you're getting here. Now, this, you are getting all the different designs. You're getting the Christmas celebration, the winter forest, Santa hats, peace on earth, festive gifts, and follow the star. At that price, you are getting follow the star completely free. And remember, USA, you haven't seen some of these on HSN. No. Which one was it, Craig? Was it the Cracker? Christmas celebration and
yes.
The Cracker. Yeah, so you haven't seen them. They are here exclusively with us on Crafters Companion. And remember, USA, free shipping if you buy the show bundle. $89.95, $99.75, and that incredible platinum price. Remember, extra 20% off. Alternatively, you can buy them individually, and you can also have the multi-buy where you can buy two for £32, $35. But the best deal you're going to get and the best value for money is if you buy the show option. Right, it is a craft along, and we need some wonderful people to join along and craft with us. And she was only here with me on Saturday, and she's back all the way in Ohio. I said it right. It's the wonderful Jenny. Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful, thanks.
That's all right. Now, Jenny, you have frozen here in the studio. That's all right. I just thought you were an amazing statue. It's great to have you with you. We'll come back to you very, very shortly, Jenny. But listen, remember, you can be part of our craft alongs here in the studio via the powers of the interweb. Just get involved, send along, and we'll love on. I'll say hello to you. I'll say hello to a couple of you guys wherever you are in the world. Evelyn on Facebook, looking forward to this one. Mary Pop on YouTube. My Twist and Pop collection was delivered this week. Woohoo! Love it. And Becky on Facebook. This is my second live craft along. Right, Jenny's there. Jenny's back. Let's see where she is. Jenny, are you back in the room? Yes!
I'm here.
There you are, bless you. Well, you had a great craft along on Saturday with myself and Debbie. How are you feeling for today's craft along?
Oh, I'm ready to go. I'm actually going to do a different thing. I'm going to do one that typically would be for Christmas. I'm going to make a winter birthday card because I don't normally do Halloween, so that's going to be my spin on it.
Perfect. Well, it's great to have you, Jenny. I always love what you create in the end of it. We'll catch with you very, very shortly. See you in a little bit. Right, let's get started with, is everyone ready? Are you sitting comfortably? We're going to start with our Halloween card with the wonderful Craig. Guys, get yourself ready. And remember, don't worry if you're not keeping up. Remember, you can pause the video and we'll catch up. There's no need to rush. We're here for the next 2 hours. We're going to take it nice and easy. Craig, over to you.
Excellent, thank you so much, George. Right, here we go. To start off with, we're going to do a 5x7 card, and we're going to make it true to size 5x7 card by using our own cardstock. Now, what I mean by that is we're going to make our own card blank using our black cardstock. Now, I'm using our texture that we could see in the product list. If you want to use matte black, you can do. It's up to you. Now, the first one, we're going to cut to 5x7, of course. So we're going to cut it to 5. We're going to open out the arm, and then we can cut to 7. So we've got 5x7. Let's take the remaining part. So we're also going to cut to 5. But this time, what we're going to do is we're going to cut to 7.5 inches.
Yep.
So then that way, what it's doing is it will give us a true to size 5x7, and then the top part that we're going to score and fold is then going to fold over to the back. So I can set them ones to the side just for a second, and then keep all these little bits because they're going to come in handy for extra bits throughout the demo. What we're then going to do is we're then going to take our patterned
I love
cardstock.
that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Because there's orange, of course, bits of yellow, lots of little different ornate circles. It reminded me of pumpkins, hence why I went with this one. So this time what we're going to do is our mats and layers. Because they're going to start coming downwards in 1/4 inch, what I'm going to do for this one, we're going to come all the way down to 4 1/4. So we can come to 4 1/4, and then what we're going to do is turn it around, and we're going to go to 6 1/4 and cut. So there is our front one, because this is our front panel that we are away to do first of all. So we've got that one. What we can then do is take a piece of yellow texture card. So
That's bright and vibrant, isn't it?
It's very bright and vibrant, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this time with the yellow, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to 4 1/2 to 6 1/2. So you'll see that that is going to mat and layer nicely on top of the yellow. So that is our yellow. And then our last mat and layer for this one, we're going to go into our even brighter orange here.
Love these colours.
We're going to go up another 1/4 inch. So we're going to go up to 4 3/4 inches by 6 3/4. So that will then complete our mats and layers for the front. So if I pop that on there and that on there, then we can bring in what will be our true to size 5x7 card.
Perfect.
And that will be, once it's stuck and lined up, that's going to be the front of our card blank.
Yeah.
So I can sit that one for the side for a moment. So what I'll do, before I come into the little panels for the front of the card, let's just quickly recap these ones. So taking your black card, I've cut one to 5x7. Then the other one I've cut to 5 by 7 1/2. Then what we've done is we used our pattern, which we then cut to 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. We then went in with the yellow and we cut at 4 1/2 inches by 6 1/2 inches. We then went in to our orange card, 4 3/4 inches by 6 3/4 inches. So that's all that bit there. And then what we'll do, just while we're here on the front, we're going to come in with a couple of pieces of the black that we've got left over.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come in with this strip, will probably do the trick. So what I'm wanting is I want a black strip that's 4 1/4 by 1 3/4 inches. So I just want to make sure, oh, that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to cut to 4 1/4, and then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to cut to 1 3/4. So what you'll see is if I bring in my patterned layer, this is where you can start to see the strips are coming into play. So now that we've done that one, what we can then do is come in with the orange. So we'll take an off cut of the orange. So also, let's cut this one to 1 1/2 inches. So I'm going to cut up to 1 1/2, turn it around, also to 4 1/4. That then gives us our panel here. So then towards the end of the project, this is where we're going to die cut out the words happy and Halloween. Happy will go in here. And then last but not by no means least, for the sentiment on the front, we need one for the Halloween to sit on. So for this one, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this one to 4 1/4. And then I'm going to then turn it around and I'm going to cut it to 3/4 of an inch. So this is now our black one. So then what we can then do is we can go in with our orange. So once again, I'm going to cut to 4 1/4, and then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to cut to 5 5. Where did 5 come from? 1/2 inch. So then we've got our panels all good to go. So I can set that one to the side. So we will then end up with what I will show you right now. So let's come in with all these little bits. So we're going to then have what will be our card blank, and then it's going to start to come together, which we will attach in a moment. For our pattern papers, we're going to have our strips ready for us to do our sentiment. So you can see how they're all starting to come together.
Yeah.
So what I will do at this point is I will assemble all these with our double-sided tape, and then I think what we could do is we could just take a break at that point, and then we can come in and we can start to do the inside and the pop-out bit.
Perfect. Let me read some beautiful comments while you've got Mrs. Stationery and Stuff's back. Yes, I love when you are here. I love Mrs. Stationery and Stuff. Best name going. Kim on Facebook, I have the cupcake popping die and can only colour it in holiday-themed colours. My girls are both pastry chefs and they make so many cupcakes, so the twist and pop is cute for their displays. A lot of love for this design, a lot of love that we're going for Christmas and Halloween at the same time. Do not worry if you're reading this going, hang on a minute, it says Christmas but we're doing Halloween. It's what we do with these dies. A lot of you guys are getting some great inspiration. Essa Hart on Facebook, my sister-in-law's birthday is on Halloween and she loves decorating for it. This would be a perfect card for her with happy birthday on the front and then the boo one in the inside.
Yeah.
Remember, we've got loads of different designs, and remember that mechanism to make these pop, we'll show you that as well. You have to buy it separately if you haven't already got it from our previous collections, but we'll show you everything you'll need there. So Craig, you're using double-sided sticky tape. You could use your tape pen if you needed to, or any other kind of glue, really.
So it's if you've seen the craft along yesterday, you'll heard me explain how when I'm at home and I've got all the time in the world, my choice of adhesive is double-sided tape. As you said there, you can be using your tape runners if you want, maybe your wet glue. That's entirely up to you. So with it being a craft along, which means we do have a lot more time to go step by step by step. So because of that, that's why I'm using my adhesive of choice, and that is the double-sided tape. So what I'm then going to do, so I've layered these ones up with my adhesive. So if I come back in with my card blank, and now what we need to do is, because we've got that 1/2 inch at the top here, we're going to bring in our score master. So on that taller one, we're going to turn it around and we're going to create a fold, and we're scoring at 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
So we're scoring at 1/2 inch, so we can fold that one. So once we have folded that over, so bring it back on itself, and then once again, using your adhesive of choice, what I'm doing is I've done that on the inside. So if I turn it over, you'll see it folds over and I've put my adhesive on the inside. And that's because what I can then do, bringing in my other piece, I'm going to match it up, edge to edge. I'm going to fold that one over. And by doing this, George, what that means is when I open it up, I have a true 5x7 insert.
Perfect.
Sometimes what we do is to create our own card blanks, we will then cut both of them to 5x7, then we would score along the top of one of them, which actually means it's round about 6.5 inches by 5, so it's not true to size. So by doing it this way, we get a true 5x7 card blank. So what I can then do is we're going to come in, I'm going to use my pokey tool, of course, to take the backing off of these ones. So we can then layer them up. And because the inside of the card, the mechanism, because that'll be layered up, once it's assembled, it's going to have a bit of thickness to it. So therefore, all my layers on the front, believe it or not, are not going to have any foam pads on them.
What?
I know.
Who's Craig? Where's Craig? Craig's not missing.
Double-sided tape. Of course, if you want to do your foam or your glue gel, you can, but I want to take into account that you are going to have that little bit of bulk within the middle.
Yeah.
Which is normal because you've got that twist and pop mechanism. So what I'm going to do, I know I'm the same whenever I say it. Do you remember the twist and pop drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a bit younger than you, Craig. I don't know actually. Twist and pop drinks.
Yeah. It's like a tall plastic, and you twisted the little cap off the top.
Like a bottle.
A plastic bottle. It's always plastic.
I need to do some research.
Yeah, you need to have a look at that.
I need to have a look.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? Can you believe it's the 1st of September?
No.
It's a lot of people, Nicola on Facebook, I am loving these colours. Autumn is my favourite time of year. I mean, if it was a little bit warmer, I feel like it's been like autumn a long time here in the UK. It's been freezing the last couple of days, hasn't it just? But do you know what it means? It means the pumpkin themed stuff comes out now. We all like a bit of stuff. It might be pumpkin spice lattes, it might be pumpkin chocolate. I'm talking stuff, Mrs. Stationery and stuff on YouTube. That's a handle. I met her for the first time the other day, Craig, and she made me chuckle. I'm crafting along, but doing something different. Good. I like your ideas. Doing something different is the best way to do it. Like wonderful Jenny, who's our crafting along with us today, is doing something a little bit different. There's some great designs in here, and that's what we do. We give you all the tools and allow you to make something absolutely unique to you, like you are seeing here. Craig is doing something with Christmas and Halloween intertwined. We're fusing the holidays. It's a fusion of holidays. We like to call it Halloween-mas.
Halloween-mas.
Yeah. Pattern pending. Very good. I do look like orange and black though. It goes so good together.
It does, but the thing is, George, I think it's one of those things that a lot of people, you know, you think of black and you don't always think of the nicest things that black surrounds, but it is a fantastic colour to work with your pastels, with your brights. Orange and black, yellow and black, pink and black, lilac and black. Please do not ever be afraid to use black for happy occasion, because it sort of frames it, also pulls your eye in. It's a really good base colour to use for carte blanche or your mats and layers. But all I'm going to do here is I've layered these two up together. Now, I'm not going to attach them just yet, because I might change my mind as to how far apart I want them. But as it is, at this moment in time, we've got to this stage where we've created our carte blanche, we've done our mats and layers for the front, we've got our panels ready to do our sentiment later on in the craft along, and I think at this point we could take a short break before we come and do the insert.
Absolutely, a lot of love this morning or afternoon wherever you are enjoying this. Crafting Station on YouTube about the drinks, they were called Twist and Squeeze.
Twist and Squeeze.
My dad used to make them at the Prince's Soft Drinks in Bradford here in the UK. There you are. A lot of love for Halloween as well. You know, we were saying this today. Halloween is the underrated holiday here in the UK. Like you said on top of the show, Craig, it's very big in America, but here in the UK, it's not. But hopefully, it's getting there slowly but surely. Right, let me remind you of our amazing deal that we've got today, and something very important to bear in mind with the Twist and Pop collection. You are going to need the mechanism that makes this all work, to make it all work hand in hand, because this is like Craig said. You've seen the Twist and Pops. You've seen how they pop out. To make that happen, you need this mechanism, and this is this die here. Now, this has been part of bundles before, but we know that a lot of you have already got it in our previous Twist and Pop collections, and that came with it. What we don't want is you spend your money on something you've already got, and that's why we do this incredible bundle, and then you can buy the dies and buy this separately if needs be. This little die here allows this little crate, this little thing here, and this is the mechanism. As it pulls everything, it pops out, and you'll see that later on when we get to our cards, how it actually works. And that is the incredible mechanism, but you need that to work these incredible dies. Now, the dies work brilliantly by themselves, and at that price, £7.99, $9.95, you're going to create something so unique and so different. Let me show you the different designs. Now, like if you saw Craig this morning on Wake Up Call, you know that the card they need to be made on strong card, and unfortunately these haven't been made on the thickest GSM. They've been made on thinner card, but it means the mechanisms don't work as well as they can do when they are made on bigger card. But I'll just show you the best I can. We're starting first with the Christmas celebration. Now, the dies have all been designed, so all the hard work has been done with you. All the score lines, which Craig will inform you more about those very, very shortly, are all done here. And as you can see, this here is the Christmas celebration. So if it works the best it can, if I lift it up, you can see there how you need a strong card, but the cracker pops out there. There you are. You see, put it down, and then bam, there's the cracker. So that is your Christmas celebration. Then next up, you have got the wonderful Winter Forest. Again, because of the card that it's been, you can see it's just been a little bit appealing there. But there, if you just pull it up, you can see the Christmas Forest just popping up for you there. Now remember, you get 2 dies in each set. You get a die for all the trees, and you get the die around the edge, the outlining die as well. Works like you're getting 2 separate dies that you get within that collection. So then the next one, well, this is beautiful. You saw Craig demonstrate this morning on Wake Up Call. It's the Santa hat. Again, another great collection. There it is, working a bit better. Bam, you see it? Bam, centre heads. There we are. Then we've got Peace on Earth again with the doves and the mistletoe in the middle there. Again, with a great die, that great little pop-up effect. How great is that going to be for someone on Christmas? A brilliant little design. Then next up, we've got the festive gifts. Again, working this way horizontally like that. The mechanism works both ways. Again, beautiful little present stack there. And last not but least, the Follow the Star. In this bundle today, it works like you're getting this for absolutely free. So you bring it up, there you are, the bundle, there it is. Follow the Star. That incredible deal today, $88.95, $99.75. Like we said, 2 of those designs have not been shown on HSN. So remember, if you are an avid viewer of us here at Crafters Companion and you're at HSN, you want to have seen 2 of those designs. So listen, if you want the full set, here is the best place to get them. At that price, it works out that you are getting the Follow the Star die absolutely free. You've got some amazing dies. Remember, you can buy them individually and you can also buy 2 for £32 or $35, but the best deal you're going to get is if you buy the entire bundle. And remember, that platinum price is 20% off. If you are brand new to Crafters and not signed up for Club Inspire, you'll get 20% off your first purchase. That's what the price you'll be paying for. Plus, as it's our anniversary week, you'll be getting double points, and also because you're spending over £50 in dollars, you'll get that free Crafters Companion notebook. So much love for them. Love this idea. See you on YouTube. These twist and pop dies are fabulous. I only bought a couple of them, but I should have bought the collection, so they are all now in my basket. You see what I mean? You want one, you're going to want them all, and they are brilliant, and they're going to create something so effective and so simple. And like we say, we've done all the hard work for you. Craig's going to show you. Craig, like we said, the hard work has been done, hasn't it?
It has done. And what I would say is, we're going to see it just in a moment, it's all about ease of use, and that is the mechanism. The key thing, fold and burnish. Make sure your cardstock's flexible. That's what's going to make it twist and pop in the same direction. So what we're going to do is, let's go in. Now we need to do a couple of inserts for the inside of the card, because we want to make the inside pretty as well. So what we can do is, we are then going to take the remaining part of our patterned paper. So because we need to do layers for inside these 2 panels, what we're going to do is we're going to cut 2 of each. So let's go for our pattern. So we're going to cut this one to 4.5 inches by 6.5. Here we go. And then we need to do a second one. So we can go 4.5 by 6.5. So that's our main decorative layer. So I can pop these bits to the side. So then what I can do is bring in the remaining part of our orange card. So this time, what we need to do with the orange is go up 1/4 inch. So we're going to go to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 here. And of course we need that a second one. So we're going to go 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So that now gives us our layers for the inside. So what we can do is, I will attach these ones together. We can pop them into our card. We will do the mechanism, and then we can go by there, see what we're going to do at that point. So once again, choice of adhesive. I'm going to go all the way around. This is an adhesive that's what we call tissue tape. So it was a question that we got yesterday. It's basically the same form of adhesive that you get in your tape runners. It's just on a tissue backing. So then that means that you can then work all the way around. Red liner tape is ultra strong with a plastic backing, which means you need your scissors to cut them. It's even stronger, and it's also good for your heat embossing or sticking glitters, etc., etc. But once again, you do need your scissors to cut that. Whereas this tissue tape or finger lift tape, you're able to tear it with your finger.
Someone's just asked on the social. I feel like I should have said this to you. With the twist and pop die mechanism, you only need that one. There's not individual, the mechanism is specially for Crafters Companion twist and pop dies. And once you've got one of the mechanisms, that's it. You only need the one die. There's not different mechanisms for each die. There's just one mechanism, and they're all made to work. Not only this collection, but all the other twist and pop die collections across Crafters Companion. They've been made to work together. So you only need that one die. Someone asked that as well. Loads of love. Craig, a lot of people are asking the question, and I'm sure you have, Craig. Have you seen Nightmare Before Christmas?
I have.
You haven't, have you? Why?
No, I have, but I just can't get into it.
What?
It's like the Grinch. I can't get into either of them. I really can't. I love true to life, good old Santa Claus films. I say true to life, not literally true to life.
What do you mean?
You know, things like
Santa Claus is real.
the original Santa Claus, or then like the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, Miracle on 34th Street,
Elf.
all that sort of stuff. Elf. How
Die
do you
Hard.
not love Don't go there, mate.
I will do.
Don't go there.
Well,
It's not a Christmas film.
It is, right. It is a Christmas film. Director George has got in my ear. It is a Christmas film.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is.
It's not. So,
where is this paper from, Craig, before we get into an argument about Die Hard? A lot of people want to know where the paper's from. Is it a current paper that we've got, or is it one...
So this is from, I'm wondering if either George or Georgina, could you just have a look at the graphic to see where... I can't remember the name. I don't
Is
have
it
it written
Finesse?
down. It's one of the...
the shopping list will tell us.
Yeah, they're a way to have a look at... So it's not... so it is from... the
sunflower tones.
So the bright orange, that is from the sunflower tones.
Yeah.
The patterned paper, this is from our summer sunset 12 by 12 pearlescent paper pad. So so the orange is from this sunflower tones. The pattern paper is from our summer sunset 12 by 12, which Georgina just said, which is right enough. That's why we do the shopping list.
So you're one step ahead.
So we've got them, you know what to get. And then even if, like that, you maybe weren't sure, you didn't catch it, you can come along in the live, ask the question, and we're able to answer it straight away for you.
And remember, if you put in comments in the socials, you've got a chance of winning that wonderful prize giveaway. Loads of you have been winning already. You know, we've had so many prize giveaways. I'm trying to do the maths done really quick and I couldn't do it. But we've got 7 times 3s, it's 21, and plus 3, 24 prize giveaways. We're on prize giveaway number 20.
Can you imagine, George? Say you're doing this craft along, and you weren't sure about something, so you asked the question, and off the back of that question, you ended up winning all that stuff.
And loads of goodies as well, ink pads, you know, stamps, embossing files, so much. Listen, that could be you today, and all you got to do is comment, and it doesn't matter if I don't read it out. Don't be offended if I don't read your comment out. You still got the same chance of winning. Here, let's just remind you what you've got a chance of winning today. You've got the chance of winning that folder to hold all your dies. Look, a lot of this is on sale on the show today. The folders, the embossing folders, stamps, dies, loads of different things could be yours. Look how much that prize is worth, and that could be yours today just by getting involved with the show. Beautiful.
Awesome.
Right.
So good. So I didn't do anything there. All that I'd done when we went to that little photo was left it sitting. But those layers that I've layered on, I've popped one onto one side, one onto the other. So just to go back, that was the front. I've opened it up. I've popped these layers in. So I'll reiterate those card size. So the pattern, both of these patterned layers, these were 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches. And then the orange cardstock underneath, that was 4 3/4 inches by 6 3/4 inches. We have popped them into the middle, and then that is that bit all good to go. So what I can do at this point is let's come in with another piece of our black card, and I'm going to bring in our mechanism. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to freehand cut just a piece of cardstock enough to cover my mechanism, and then I'm going to bring in my MIDI, and then we're going to run this one through. So we're bringing in the folder. So if you are new to the MIDI is folder based, so it still cuts all your wafer thin dies. It is on a 6-inch folder based platform, the mouth of the MIDI, and then we can open it up, and then we have got whatever item it is that you've die cut, nicely die cut. So if I set this to the side, and I touched upon it just a while ago, and that is when it comes to the twist and pop, the way that it twists in the pop is all in the score lines. Now what I mean by that is you get the score lines already done for you in the mechanism. But what to do is fold them over, so follow them. So we're going to give that follow each of the lines. And usually when it comes to any of our die collections, if they've got score lines in them, what we do, George, is we score them or fold them and score them maybe like once, maybe twice. For this, it's all about making the card and the fibres as flexible as possible.
Yeah.
That way, you're going to get a nice, easy, smooth twist and pop action. So therefore, each of the score lines, what we're going to do is I'm going to fold it back and forwards. As I say, make it as flexible as I can. I'm going to give it a good burnish. Fold it back on itself. Give it a really good burnish. And then you've got a crisscross. So we're going to fold it back and forward as a crisscross. So we can then give it a burnish. Do the same the other way. So what we can then do is go back and forwards, give it a good burnish. And then what will happen is when it comes to both ends, if you go to, actually let's do it this way. If you go to pinch both ends, what will happen is then it will just seamlessly come together. So just press them ones in and we've got our little house or two little legs or whatever you want to refer it to or as. And that is what is going to be your mechanism, and that's what's going to make the twist and pop work. So now that we've done all that inside, now that we've done the mechanism, it will be the next point going into die cutting the cracker.
Yeah.
We're going to check while we yourself, George, if we want to take a little break just
Absolutely.
At this point.
Couple of quick questions for you though, Craig. What is the GSM on that black card? Because do you remember at the top of the show we were saying you want to choose the right thing for your card. Cindy on YouTube, what is the GSM of that black card?
So this one that I'm using is 230 GSM for this black card, which is going to work a treat. If you want to use our matte black card, which is around about 300 GSM, that's going to work a treat as well. So I would always say round about the 250 up to the 300, 310 kind of mark. You do want a strong card. So even although this is slightly less at 230, still going to work an absolute treat. Anything even less, 180, 170, 160, it's going to be a little bit too flimsy for the mechanism. It will work, just be a little bit too flimsy.
And Janice on YouTube, will the mechanism fit through the mini? The mechanism die, will it fit through the mini?
I think I've tried that once before. Let's double check. We've got our folder here. So I've got my mechanism, and I've got my little folder. Have I got it? We did have it. Let's see, in our box of delights, here we go. So we've got, so the length of it doesn't, but what I'm going to show you just quickly, George.
Yeah.
Let's show you, and I mentioned this, something similar within Wake Up Call. This is going to be the perfect opportunity to show you. The little mechanism, let's pop that into our card. Let's just chop that excess off. So what I'm going to do is let's pop it in. Now I've left this hanging over the bottom edge. So I'm going to close it. Now of course using your mini, or you can still use your MIDI for this. I'm going to roll it through. Now I'm going to hold it, going to keep a grab of it. Then what I'm going to do, let's just hold it so it's nicely still in place. Let's take it off our folder. Then I'm going to flip it around so that the next part is now on the die and it's on the folder. We can run that one through that way.
Very nice.
And then this just goes to show anything longer, you can still cut onto your little folders. Just pause it, hold it, turn it around, and then you can use it. So slightly longer than the folder, but yes, you can die cut it by just reversing it, run it through again.
Brilliant, thanks for that, Craig, great idea. Casey, I just wanted to let you know that you're all bringing a bright light to a difficult time in my life. You make me smile and sometimes laugh, sometimes, all the time. And I even learned something along the way. Thank you, Casey, for getting in touch. And Wendy, hey everyone, I'm late, I'm sorry, Teach. She's saying sorry, it's all right, Wendy. Carry on though, we'll afterwards. Listen, welcome to Craft Along if you just joined us. Listen, we've got some great deals as well throughout the show. Remember, head to the website, crafterscompany.com.au. Let's have a look at wonderful, the Sarah Signature Watercolour Christmas. Guys, this is an incredible deal. Let me show you, you've seen the watercolour pad. It's a 6x6 pad here. Remember, it's brilliant. We love it. Some great designs on here, some great deals as well. Let me show, oh, look at the little reindeers. Let me just show you nice and quickly, nice pick and flick for you. Again, there's some great designs in here. We may get multiple sheets and it's double-sided as well. Some great designs in here for you as well. Again, even with the sparkle on it as well. You can see the snowflakes sparkling as the sun. The lights is what I was going to say. There ain't no sun in here. Look at that, the wood effect as well. That comes there, that incredible price there for £9.99. Now, that alone, with also the cutouts as well at the back, which pop out as well, that's a great deal just for that alone. But at that price, you're also getting 10 sheets of the Centura Pearl cardstock as well. Look at it, it's Christmas green as it's affectionately known. It is beautiful. You're getting 10 sheets of that wonderful card there for absolutely free. 25% off basically. You are getting all this for free. That is there at £9.99, $12.95. And if you remember platinum price, $7.99, $10.36. That could be yours today at that incredible price. Also, never cannot stock up on these. These are, well, look, they are the backbone of our, I'm going to say society here. They are our wonderful, oh, we're doing the tri-blends. I thought we were doing, that's all right. I will tell you what, that's all right. That's all right. I knew I was right. It's the tape pens. You guys see us use these every single day here on Crafters Companion. And you are so good. I use them in my own personal life. They are brilliant for wrapping presents. Let me tell you that. I learnt this off Craig and I started using them. At this incredible deal, remember, you've got the extra strong tape. So put that one first. So we'll start with the extra strong tape. At this price, you can get 6, but it works out you're getting 2 extra strong tape pens for free. You're paying just for 4. It works out 30% off. 22 meters worth of tape in every single pen. That works out at 22, 44, 66, 88, 120. A lot of tape, right, is what it works out. That works out a lot of tape. I can't do the maths. Over 130 meters worth of tape. Brilliant. That is the extra strong tape. Alternatively, the dotty tapes. The tape pens. Now these are brilliant. If you've not seen us use these before, they have been designed with magic and wizardry. The pens have been designed to stick just to the paper. So sometimes you see some of our dies, how intricate they are and what they cut out. Well, these pens have been designed to stick to just the paper. So when they stick just to the paper, that's it. You won't see the tape. And I promise you, I'm not just saying it. I've seen it in my eyes going, no, that can't be true. It's true. It just sticks to the pen. It just sticks to the paper, should I say. And listen, again, the same deal. You're paying for 4, you're getting 2 for free at that wonderful, incredible price. A mixture of these in your life is going to you're always going to need your tape pens. As well, we've got this brilliant storage folder. It comes with the magnetic folders inside. It's to store your wonderful dies and stamps, and it's also got the incredible 3 different magnetic folders inside. Let me show you how big it is inside here. You want to keep your dies safe. You're going to want to use them for the rest of your life. You want to make sure that when you pay that money for your dies, that you're getting the best protection for them. And this is it. These are magnetic folders, meaning your dies can just stick to them. On one side, you can just, look at that, just sticks straight on there, no messing about. Want to point out the dies and stamps are sold separately. These are just for display purposes. On the other side, your stamps are there stuck in, so you can see all your stamps just perfectly stuck on there to be used. Our lovely stamps that we sell here at Crafters Companion, and bang on they go. No messing about, no wondering where everything's gone, keeping yourself organised. Remember, the magnetic folders, you get 3 within this pack, and also the folder. You're getting the magnetic divides absolutely free. And also the folder's got little pockets, so maybe you want to stick a little tape pen in there, maybe, who knows, and either side as well. Brilliant little collection there, and at that price today, works out you're getting the magnetic folders absolutely free. More can be purchased online separately. I'm guessing a lot of you have got a lot of dies out there, but you want to keep them safe and at wonderful platinum price as well. Listen, let's get you caught up on our craft along, and we'll see you on the other side of this.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for things craft. We shine the light on new, innovative crafting products with
Oh, sorry about the technical difficulties there. It's
Tutorials
Halloween.
and
We've
demos.
got Halloween themed in.
Don't blame me.
I can hear
Do
it.
not
Right,
blame
it's like
me.
Gremlins. I tell you, it's because you said Die Hard wasn't a Christmas film. That's what it was.
It's not.
It is. Listen. Well, I tell you what, so much in there. And guys, let me read some of your comments out while we're getting everything sorted behind here. Betsy on Facebook, love the tape pens. I have quite a collection of Dotter and Extra Strong. I may be hoarding them. You can't go wrong with the tape pens. And at that price,
George.
Craig, you love the tape pen.
Yeah, can I actually say something about that one
Yeah.
as well? And you guys all know, I don't hide the fact of, as well as our adhesive, I have, in my opinion, here in the UK, one of the biggest adhesive brands that I use
Yes.
as well. They're local, they're just through in Newcastle. Now, their tape runners, standard tape runners throughout the industry, round about 10 metres. Their one on one tape runner is 12 metres. Ours is just as incredible quality with the adhesive in the pen, but they're 22 metres. So, in some cases, depending what tape runner you're looking at from whatever company, we are double. We're double, but we are ultra strong tape. So where I've been using this is where you could then be using your tape runner. So I just wanted to make that point that even with ours, you are getting double than what you would get with any other, or up to double than what you would be getting with any other branded tape pen out there.
Absolutely, and your comments are backing that up. Pam, the tape pens are the best in the market. Gemma, I've ordered the tape pen bundles. Only used them for the first time a couple of days ago, but I can't risk running out. I definitely won't know. Guys, the comments alone are just backing up what we're saying about these pens. They are brilliant. Right, keep everything crossed. We'll see you on the other side of this.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Did we do it? Did we get through the other side? Yeah, we're back. Okay, that's good. We made it. Looks like we made it. Are you back on Craft Along? Yes, we are back on our Craft Along on our Halloween themed Christmas card. Look, it's getting exciting. You guys are loving it. It's our Twist and Pop Die collection with a wonderful Halloween spin on it. A brilliant deal. Remember, that price today, you are getting the Follow the Star one absolutely free. And remember, USA customers, if you buy the bundle, you're getting your shipping absolutely free. And there's some designs here, remember, which weren't previewed on HSN over in the States. So you guys have seen these for the first time today as well. And at this price, you're getting loads of yourselves bargains. Remember, you can buy them individually. You can have multi-buy, 2 for £32, $35. Head to the website and have a look. Remember, we've got a full list of options on there on Buy the Show options. And remember, don't worry if you're joining us for Craft Along and wanting, I want to see what Craig's making, I want to join in, but I haven't got everything, it's on order, it's in the way. Listen, don't worry, it's going to be on YouTube. You can come back and watch us at any time. And remember, you can do that with any of our Craft Alongs. There's loads for you to choose from. There's one yesterday and Saturday. So listen, there's so much for you to go at as well. So do not worry. Right, Craig, before we left you, we were getting everything stuck together on our card. Where are we now?
Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by doing the cutting with the cracker die. So I've got my bits of black cardstock. So our outline of our die, cracker die, we're going to cut into black. Then what we're going to do when it comes to our next one, we're also going to be doing the main detail of the cracker is then going to be into the orange. Then we're going to cut the cracker into the green, and we're going to do just a tiny bit of very easy fussy cutting to then do a little bit of paper piecing onto our cracker. So what I can do is let's move these bits out the way for now, and then I'm going to go in, and then I'm going to make sure I've just got enough and no more, and come along, and these are going to work within your MIDI. They'll, of course, if they work in the MIDI, they'll work within the junior, and then we all know if it's going to work in the smaller ones, they're going to work in the large ones too. So all that I'm going to do is going to put this into our folder, and then we're going to run that one through, just making sure my folder is nicely straight. All the way through. This has given us our backdrop explosion of the cracker. So let's move that one out the way for now. So then what I can do is let's come back in. Let's go in with our orange. So we're going to go in with our orange, and then I'm going to make sure that I'm using as much of the card as possible. Just snip that one out, and then we're going to run this one through. So that black back layer and this orange front layer, this will be our cracker. This will be the main cracker as a whole. So we can cut this one out. So that one can then move to the side. So what we're going to do, take that out. So that is now our cracker.
That's gorgeous.
That's it.
You wouldn't think Christmas at all.
No, you wouldn't. Not at all, would you?
No.
But to go more on that Halloween look, now I don't know why, but Halloween, yes, of course you think of orange, but you think of greens as well. Could be the foliage within the pumpkins, or you know, any of the streamers that are coming down. So let's incorporate a little bit of green as well. So what we're going to do is let's take our green texture cardstock. And we're going to cut the full cracker out again. So we're going to cut this one out, and then I'm going to run it through. So let's take this one out, and then what we can do is go back in, making sure it's covering our full folder. Once I'm happy, we can run that one through. Of course, you could be taping them down if you want to make them extra secure, but I always find I very rarely tape down when I use the MIDI folder, because I think it's more to do with the fact, because I'm grabbing it, I know I'm securing the die on the cardstock, so I don't feel the need to use any of our low-tack tape. But as we always say, that option's there for you if you want. So what we can do now, move all that out the way, we can move our cracker out the way. So what we're going to do, let's take these bits. I'm going to go in with my small scissors, because any little bits of fussy cutting, I always find easier doing my small scissors.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is, you can either follow that perforated line that's already there within the cracker. What I like to do is I like to do it just maybe about 1 millimetre or so just off of that perforated line, because I like to see that perforated detail. So you'll be able to see just on the back, I might just see, I wonder if I've got a bit of white card. I wonder if I've got white card. Of course I've got white card here. So you'll be able to see just to the side, we're just off to the perforated line here. Oh, perfect, thank you, George. And we're going to do exactly the same on this side. So millimetre, you can do it bigger if you want, wider if you want, but I've got one end. And then what we can do is do that exactly the same on the opposite end. And I just find it helped to break up the design of the cracker, makes it a little bit more colourful by using the green. And then what we're going to do the same with the little pop within the middle here. Now all that I'm going to do to make sure that I get that full like star explosion, so where this first one comes down, all that I'm going to do, go to that point that's right here, and I'm going to follow up, and all that I'm doing, George, is just following the line of the explosion there.
Perfect.
So then finishing off this one as well, all that I'm doing is following that line, so we get a little nice triangle. And then once again, I'm going to come in straight along, and then I can then come straight along, and then I'm following all of those lines, so we can see that's one side done.
So good.
And then what I'm going to do is, let's cut some of this excess off for now. So let's snip that one off there. So what I'm going to do is follow that line. And when I say follow that line, what I'm doing is, can you see the tip of my scissors are actually in line with the explosion line? So if we look at the tip of my scissors along here, they're actually following the same direction of that line. So that's what I mean by follow that line. And then I'm going to do the same again. So I'm just making sure my scissors are parallel with that one. Snip it away. And then with this one might be a little bit more tricky for you. If it is, turn it around, and do you know what? Start from the opposite end, George.
Yeah.
Start from this end. Make sure the end of your scissors is sitting nicely against that flat line, and then just snip away. And then if you want to, you can then come along. I'm going to go in here, snip down, and that is how I've then got a little explosion for the centre.
So I love that. So fussy cutting, I love it. Or a palm tree.
Or a palm tree, absolutely. Or, I know we are going to do boo, but it could be pow.
Pow.
You know, boosh, bash.
Shazam.
Yeah, could be anything like that. So then at this point, what I'm going to do, just so that we've got an extra few moments for it to dry, I'm going to use my tacky glue for this one. So I'm going to stick this full orange layer onto here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm then going to come along and I'm going to stick these ones right over the top. So I'm looking for my score line. And then once I've found it exact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a drop shadow. Just so that we've got the orange line just poking out. And then these ones, make sure I get them, I'm going to paper piece them back right over the top.
Nice.
So that is the look and effect that we'll go for, but I'm going to use my tacky glue for that.
Perfect. Let's say hello to Jane Wise on Facebook. It's my first time to watch your Craft Along programs. It's a great way to learn new designs and techniques. That's what we're all about here at Crafters Companion. We make some incredible products, but what we want you to do is to hand over the knowledge and the techniques. Our craft experts are some of the best in the business, and they want to share the knowledge that they learned throughout years and years of paper cuts and, well, paper cuts. I guess that's the biggest injury in crafting is paper cuts and stuff. Paper cuts and stuff. We want to share all that techniques and advice with you. And remember, like we said, it's always on here. So hello, Jane. It's great to have you with you. Wendy on Facebook, thank you for showing how to use these. I have them, but not used them yet. No worries. And Mary Pat on YouTube, I'm so happy that I ordered this die. Definitely making this card. So much love, Betsy, again on Facebook. I can't wait to this project once my die arrives. Again, remember, this is a Christmas die, and we're doing Halloween with it. Like you said the other week, Craig, you did a gender reveal card with one of these. How many different options can you come up? Yes, it is Christmas, and Christmas is once a time of year. So get the best out of them. Make think what you can do with them. Like Craig's just showing you there with that fussy cutting this star out the middle. Palm tree. Or if you're making a comic book card for a little one or for an adult, should I say? Me and Craig are like, comic books, we love them. Wows and kapows and all that kind of thing. There's so many options for them. Again, it's just having that. And again, the Crafters Companion community will give you some great ideas on what to do. Remember, we've got a wonderful Jenny over in the United States of America, in Ohio, making her own card. Again, taking her own spin on the kind of thing that she's making, a great winter card. We'll check in with her very, very shortly. And remember, you can be part of the team helping us out on the craft alongs. You can be wherever you are in the world. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're sat at home going, oh, I'd love to be part of the team. Yeah, well, just email us, get involved. We'd love to have you here via the powers of the internet at the moment. Who knows, one day we'll have people back in the studio, but brilliant. We had babies in the studio this morning.
We did.
Wonderful Kelly, she was here with the baby. Both babies, you see that? Here was the baby Crafters Companion family. We start them off young, basically. They're making cups of tea now. We've got them working, they're cleaning, they're in the cafe now, making some cups of tea. I'm joking, by the way. Debbie Wilson on Facebook, I can't wait to give this a try. Craig, again, like we said, it's going to be here forever and ever, so have a go at making it. Craig, I want to know, what was the inspiration? I know you said Halloween, we don't do much Halloween, but what was your inspiration from this card? What made you go, oh, I'm going to do this?
I just wanted to show, George, that you can do other things. Have a look at your dies, at your products that you've got at home. Now, if this was the first time you'd seen the Twist and Pop, in other words, if this had just launched today, I would have, of course, done a Christmas theme.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. But because we've seen them a couple of times lately on Crafters TV, many of you will have seen them, seen the idea, the concept, and all the incredible Christmas themed cards that you can do. So now that you have seen them and you see all the different things that you can do, I thought, let's go along, let's show you how. Certainly with the Christmas cracker, you can use it to your advantage when it comes to lots of different occasions. So come January, or maybe even come December, once you've done all your Christmas cards, you don't necessarily have to put the full lot away until next year. Like this one, the cracker or the presents, that could be used for birthday time. Keep them out and use them throughout the year as well. So that's why I wanted to do something a little bit different. Now that you'd seen the main concept of how they work with Christmas cards, let's just do something different. Christmas collection, but we're going to do it Halloween themed. So that, for now, is going to be the perfect time for me to take a little bit of break, because if you are using your tacky glue, it's always best just to give it a few extra moments just for it to settle and dry and grab. And this little break here is going to exactly do that. I'm not going to do anything else until you come back to me just shortly.
Absolutely. Aisha on Facebook. Craig always finds a way to show the collection in ways we never thought. I love this idea. Talking of wonderful people, our wonderful Jenny is over in Ohio in the US of A. Jenny, how are we getting on? I know you're making something a little bit different than our lovely Craig here in the studio. Remind us again, what are you doing with the dies and what are you making this afternoon?
Yep, I'm actually doing something a little different. I'm using the trees, and so I'm doing a little of my own paper piecing.
Oh, perfect. Look at that.
And then those are the colors I chose.
Very nice. I love that. That blue and the green is gorgeous. Jenny, where are the papers from?
This is from the gnome paper.
Gnome, oh, we love the gnomes over here. I love that. Are they, sorry, I'm just going off topic a little bit. Behind you on the wall, are they dies on the wall?
Yeah, that's magnetic. It's all of the nesting dies that we have.
Perfect. I love that. And someone just said, oh, congratulations to you because you're part of our design team over in the States. Is that right?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Well, it's lovely to have you here in the studio. Look, I love chatting to you, Jenny. It was brilliant chatting to you the other day. Anything changed since last time we talked? Any big news in your life since last time we talked?
Nope. Just going to make cookies with the grandkids this afternoon.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Making what kind of cookies? Chocolate chip?
Probably chocolate chip, and then we have a recipe that's a family recipe called sour cream drops.
They sound beautiful. If you want to send a package over to the UK, I'll happily take them off your hands for you. Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
Jenny, we'll check in with you in a little bit. Thank you so much. Always great to chat to you. Brilliant. So remember, guys, these brilliant deal that we've got today on these incredible dies, that wonderful price that you've been seeing all day is that entire bundle. Remember, you've got some great dies. Let me show you of these brilliant dies that we've got. Remember, you buy 5, you're getting 1 for free. You are getting this one over here absolutely free today at that incredible price. And remember, if you are HSN customers, you may have not seen 2 of these designs, and that's right, because we exclusively have them here on Crafters Companion. That wonderful platinum price today. Now we've got some great stuff for you as well today, guys. More stuff for you in this show. Remember, a lot of you asking about these, the brilliant Tri-Blend 24-piece collection, the Essentials. The Essentials. Now basically, why are they called the Essentials? I'll tell you. They are the Essentials because of that incredible colour spectrum that you're seeing. It's the primary colours ranging from the reds all the way up to the purples and the blacks and greys in between. That is a brilliant price today. You look at that incredible saving that you're getting today. $67.99, $101.95. And remember, if you're brand new to Tri-Blends, yes, there are 24 pieces, but actually what you're getting are 72 pens. You're getting the range. What actually you're getting is 24 families of colours. Then within each family, you get 3 pens all stacked together. You get the light shade, the medium shade, and the dark shade. That allows you to create something stunning. And if you've seen many of our videos here on Crafters TV, you'll see how versatile and how great are these pens. We've also got the Deep Blends collection. Again, those deeper, darker shades, those richer colours, as I call them. You've got the richer purples. Again, all the different pens in there. Remember, exact same principle. You've got the 24 pens, but you've got the 24 families of colours. 72 pens ranging in light, medium, and dark shades. That incredible price again, and that beautiful platinum price. Remember, double point across everything. Glitter markers is 18-piece collection. Wow, what a collection you have in here. Sept and you are here at Crafters Companion are some of the best in the business, and add a bit of glitter and you're taking them to the next level. In each pack there's 6 different colours, 18 colours altogether, and wow, you've got the beautiful vibrant colours there. You can see them. You've got the beautiful pastel greens and the golds and the blues. You've got the vibrant florals, the cool elements, and the neon lights. $23.98, $33.90. Works out today, you're buying 2 and you're getting 1 for free. That is an incredible saving. That platinum price as well, incredible. Have a look at them. Brilliant addition to any crafting that you've got. Check our website to see what we've got, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk.eu. And remember, like we keep saying, it's our anniversary week here at Crafters TV. Spend over £50 or dollars or euros, you're going to get yourself that free Crafters Companion notebook. Spend over £100, dollars or euros, you get a wonderful Crafters TV tumbler. And you spend over £150, dollars or euros, you're going to get both of those items. It's while stocks last, and our Crafters TV second anniversary celebrations end tomorrow night. I'm guessing you said boo, Halloween themed. Remember as well, myself and Craig will be back tomorrow night for a wonderful end of celebration wrap up, shall we call it. It's going to be amazing, I know it is. Right, talking of amazing, let's get back to Craig's incredible Halloween card. We've been waiting for our wet glue to dry. How are we looking, Craig?
So we're looking good, we're all ready to go. So what I'm going to do is, before we do any scoring and assembling, let's set it to the side again just for a little bit longer. No other reason other than it gives us a little bit more time to bring in our guillotine so we can start to do our matte layer for our boo.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to go in with one of the off-cut pieces of the orange card that we've been using throughout the show. So I'm going to cut this one to 3 1/4 inches by 1 3/4. So we're going to go up to here. So the orange one, this is 3 1/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches. We can then go in with a piece of the yellow. So this one we're going to then make a tiny bit smaller. So that's going to be 3 inches by 1 1/2 inches. So we can then pop that one in there. So then what you'll see is that's going to be nicely set for our layer. So I'm then going to move these bits out of the way. So let's put these ones out the way. And then while we're doing this bit, what we can do is we can go in with some more of the offcuts of the black, and then we can bring in the green. So what we're doing is let's go in with our alphabet dies. Now these ones are our Eclipse alphabet, and this is where I actually used them in the craft along yesterday. And when we bring the Eclipse collection, what I've always said is 9 times out of 10 I don't actually use them in the concept way as the Eclipse stamping dies were designed for.
Yeah.
I just love these alphabet fonts as standalone alphabets within my projects. So that is why I like to use them. So we're going to go in with boo, but what I also want to do, we've got, I can never remember the name of them.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. But there's not an exclamation mark when it comes to the set. So what we're going to use is we're going to take the I, and we're going to make one from the I.
Right.
So I've got B, I've got O, I will need another O, and then we're going to use the I. So let's set that to the side. I'm going to bring in my MIDI once again. And once again, what I'm going to do is let's just use our mini folder because we can. So I'm going to go in, and these ones, because we're going to do a bit of a drop shadow, what I'm doing is going to do one set in black, and then we can do one set in green. So I'm going to tape that to secure it, tape that to secure it, and then we can run it through. So let's grab a hold. So let's just make sure we're in our folder. So we can take that, run it through. When it comes to things like this, of course, they would go through your mini, no problem. So then popping that out and popping that one out here. So now that we've got these ones, it just means I need to then do another 0. So let's just move these bits. So I'm going to go in again with the 0, the 0, the 0's a number, an O, an O.
Just want to clear something up. There's a lot of confusion on the socials. The tri-blend pens that we just showed, these, remind you, they are brush nibs. Sorry, let me just get it right. They are, let me just double check the answer, because they're normal nibs, they're not brush nibs. And a lot of people are asking, how are they different from the other pens that we showed at the weekend when we launched our brand new extension pack for our brush colours? They are the essentials, and then you've also got the deeper shades. So the deeper shades are a different set of families of colours. If you head to the website, you'll be able to see the different colours that are there on the website. So head to the show, click on Shop the Show, Craft Along, have a look, and you'll see the different families that we have within our Spectrum Noir collection. But yes, I hope that answers some questions and clears up some confusion.
Fabulous. The full tri-blend range is just fantastic.
It's brilliant. I love it.
I really, really do. I love them all.
I think it goes to say that when people in the industry, and when we say industry, graphic design industry, art industry, are using the pens because they know how good they are and the quality that they get from them are brilliant. If you want to see some brilliant demonstrations, have a look on YouTube or Facebook at the brilliant Spectrum Noir. We launched the extension pack the other day. How good they are and how much more of a range you are getting within those families now of colours is incredible. All the way from the light shades across the spectrum to those deeper shades. The deep blends are brilliant, and if you need to just have a look back, we can do that. Don't you worry about it, guys. We will make sure that you're getting the best products and that you are getting things that you need in your crafting lives, whatever it may be. Maybe you need more pens, maybe you need more card. We've got everything for you today. More deals on stamps coming up for you, and ink pads as well. Stick around for those as well. And again, don't forget that platinum price that you see at the bottom, that is for our Club Inspire members. An extra 20% off if you are platinum price. It's double points across everything until tomorrow. I want to say around midnight because it's the end of our celebrations tomorrow for our anniversary week. But we are still giving you double points. Remember, you can work your way up through our Club Inspire tiers. When you make your first purchase with us here at Crafters Companion and become a member of Club Inspire, you get 20% off your first purchase plus a bonus 250 points, which takes you straight up to bronze level and means you'll get an extra 5% off all your transactions. Once you're at 500 points, you get 10% off and you go to silver. Once you're at 750 points, you're at gold and you get 15% off. And like we say at platinum, you're at 1500 points, you get 20% off all of the, sorry, someone just said something that made me chuckle. 20% off all the orders. June on YouTube, put googly eyes in the centre of the O's.
Yeah.
And it just made me chuckle.
Yeah, you could do.
It was the little emoji of the eyes which made me giggle. Like a ghost. Ooh. Why did the skeleton not go to the party?
Oh, I know that one, but...
Because he had nobody to go with.
I'm not good at remembering jokes, but I remembered that one.
How do you make an octopus laugh? You give it tentacles.
Oh, brilliant.
What's this? A vicious circle. Right, loads of...
Right, what I've been doing there is I've die cut out Boo. I've done it in the black and I've done it in the green. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it so that the black is to the front and we've got that drop shadow of the bee. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, and the drop shadow is optional, of course, you don't have to do it, but I always think it helps, certainly when it comes to something like this. So what I'm going to do is there is our bee, so we've got a bit of a drop shadow going on with the green there. So we can do the same when it comes to the O. So I'm going to use my tacky glue for this one. And then we're going to do the drop shadow again. So I'm coming down and then I'm going to the right hand side. So dropping down a bit, going to the right hand side.
Yeah.
So we've got that one. So I've done the same again with our next O. And then when it comes to the, what is it again, George?
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. What I'm going to do is do a little bit of snipping. So I'm going to then move that to the side. There's our drop shadow. So this time what I'm going to do is let's take one end of the eye and snip it off completely. So we can do exactly the same with the green. Let's snip one end off completely. Now this time what I'm doing is let's go to the other end. Let's make that bottom bit flush, but I'm going to be careful because I don't want to lose this bottom bit. So I'm going to go there and then there. So then we'll start to make our exclamation mark. I'm going to do the same again. We're going to do that. So there is our two bits.
Perfect.
And then we can do our drop shadow again. Now granted, this might be a little bit too fiddly for some, so you don't need to do it. It is always optional, but what I'm going to do is pull them together, and this is where your tacky glue comes in a treat, because you've got that bit of manoeuvrability to come in. So let's go in with our bottom bit, adding our tacky glue. What we can then do is even do the drop shadow. So I at least get it on, and then I'll manoeuvre it into place. So we can see, so I'm using it with my fingers, and then let's just slide that one back down again, move it up, and then once I've got it in play, there we go, we've got our boo. So we've got that good to go.
Very good.
Then at this bit, what I'll just do is I'll finish this bit off for now, George.
Yeah.
Go in with our yellow layer. Let's stick this one on to our base layer of the orange. So that one can go into here. And then also when it comes to my tacky glue, what I'm going to do is I'm going to then come in and I'm going to position that, bit of a fun angle.
Yeah.
And I'm also doing it so it's going to pop off the side of our layers. So always go in and get it where you want it to be. So let's go for that one. And now I'm going to secure this again with my tacky glue. So with this, because I'm using the tacky glue, your dotty tape runner would work for this one.
Yeah.
Your sprays would work for this one, or even your self-adhesive double-sided sheets would work as well. At least with the tacky glue, you've got that manoeuvrability.
Yes,
you can
absolutely.
Move it about before it's actually committed to your card. So we'll finish off with this O. So we can do that one there. I'm going to come in with this bottom bit, add my glue on.
Kaz on YouTube says, George, you spent too much time with Ben. All his dad jokes are rubbing off on you. I've known Ben a very long time. And yeah, it's true. Me and him are terrible together. And then Mrs. Stationery and stuff, my best friend, she went, George, because I'm new and only been here since the weekend, just wondering, do you craft then? I do colour by numbers, and then I do a bit of soft crafting every now and then. You know, keep my fingers busy.
Yeah.
Done a bit of soft crafting with Ben before. You know, me and Ben. Tell you what Ben's good at. Do you know what Ben's good at? Makeup.
Is he not?
He's good at makeup. Yeah.
There we go. We've got our boo. We've got on the platform here. So that'll be ready for us to come back, and we can then start to assemble our card, and we can finish it off with our Halloween sentiment.
Very exciting stuff. I want to clarify, Ben has only put makeup on for me for work, professional purposes. You know, he doesn't do Laura's makeup, his wife. Just want to point that out there now. Listen, so much love creating for this show, a lot of love for this design and how we can make these stamps so versatile. Stamps, dies more versatile. But talking of stamps, got some great deals for you. We've got our wonderful rocker blocks. Rocker block, baby, rocker blocks. Great rocker blocks here. If you've not used them before, a great addition to help you with your stamping. We've got some great deals with stamping on at the minute. I'll got a good deal. But at the minute, our wonderful rocker block collection, the 6-piece collection. Now, at that price today, it works out that you're paying for this one and you're getting the other one for free. So much size there. Now, if you don't know how to use a rocker block, your wonderful polymer stamps, they stick onto there and they're very curved in shape. You can see the little curvature there of the rocker blocks, and it allows you to work from one side and rock across off as you put the ink onto your paper, like so. The rocker blocks. That price today is buy one, get one free, half price. However you look at it, you're getting one for free. Talking of great deals, we've got ink as well. Our wonderful alcohol-proof dye inks. Again, you've got a great collection here in colours. Again, 25% off. It's saving yourself. You're getting 3 for 1. Paying for 3, you're getting for 4. It's an incredible deal. Let me remind you of the wonderful colours. You've got the noir black. Again, perm, that beautiful black colour. Look how strong that black is there for you. That's what you're using for most of your stamps. You've also got the rustic brown. Again, a great rustic brown colour there. Then you've also got the wonderful pebble. There is that beautiful grey colour, which you can see stunning. And as well, you've got flagstone. Paying for 3, you're getting 4. It's 3 for, buy 3, you get 4. That's not easy for me to say, but that's that wonderful price for you today as well. And you're going to need stamps to go with those. Of course you are. Let me show you this great set of sentiment stamps that we've got for you in this collection. Now listen, you've got festive sentiments in here. It's a great collection. You've got them here today. They are brilliant. They are individual. That's always a good reminder. Let me just remind you that. We start with first the festive sentiments. Beautiful. There we are. We're starting here with festive sentiments. Some great little words in here. Snowflakes, stamps, whatever you may need. Some beautiful little sentiments to be used within your collections. Winter wishes, festive wishes, jingle, deck the halls. So many uses for them. $7.99. Or $10.36, saving yourself 20%. It's a great little collection that you're going to need in your life. Then we've got the winter wishes in here today. Again, a great collection within this one. You've got them all here, the 9 different elements there. Let me move it so you can see it all there. There they are, all the stamps that you can see there. Look at that, warm winter wishes. Hello winter, time to get cozy. That's yours. And it also comes with a folder as well. So if you are buying our wonderful storage folder today, imagine that just slipping straight in there, or any folder which you may use. However, our Crafters Companion folders will give you the best protection for your stamps. Then we've also got the Snowflake Kisses collection. Again, another great collection that you'll see here. It's a great addition into your life because you've got some beautiful little sentiments in there. Let me read them out to you. You've got kisses from heaven, silent like thoughts that come and go. The snowflakes fall, each one anew. Beautiful. If kisses were snowflakes, I would send you a blizzard. Touches the heartstrings, that one. And 'tis the season. Again, so many uses for them and that brilliant price. We've also got believe in the magic. If you believe in the magic, it will come to you. Of course it will. Again, how good will these look on your Christmas cards? Let me read out some of these beautiful sentiments that you've got. Believe in the magic of Christmas, a season of cheer, and to top it all off, a wonderful new year. Let the spirit of love gently fill our hearts this Christmas season. Again, some great little sentiments there at a wonderful price. They're going to be perfect within your cards. And that wonderful folder system, again, perfect for storage. And last but not least, you've also got It's Christmas Time. Here they are again. 8 elements in here, 10 elements, should I say. Wow, what an incredible price that is. You're saving yourself 20% off there. Wow, what a great addition into your life. I believe a clause for celebration. You see what we did there? A clause for celebration. Again, brilliant for our younger cards here today. Craig's got a wonderful little smile on his face in the corner. I can just see he's like a little naughty schoolboy sat in the corner. Again, saving yourself 20% off on some brilliant stamps. Again, not one bad set there at all within those stamps. Right, Craig, how are we doing with our demoing? Are you drinking eggnog? What are you drinking over in the corner?
You caught me.
Was it?
You're getting like Ben, whereas you just hang me out to dry. I've got my cup of tea.
Yeah. No one would ever do that in a studio. How foolish would that be? Right.
Never, I know. Good old Tracy.
Don't cut to me. Right, go on. Get back to Craig.
Here we go. Right, we are on to the home straight now. So what we're going to do is let's go back in with our Christmas cracker. So what we're going to do is there is an emboss line that comes within the die cutting. So I'm going to enhance that. So using my Score Master. And I've put the Scoremaster, but of course it could be any of your scoreboards that you've got, whether of course it's your Ultimate Pro or Boxmaker, anything like that, as long as you've got a score line.
Yep.
So nicely enhanced. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with our next one. So just double checking the light, so where we've got one here. So I'm going to then turn that one in, and then I'm going to score, so enhancing it. And I'm doing it lightly, but doing it a few times, and I do that with all of my scoring. So that's our second one. So then what we can do is we can come in now with our third one. So just following that embossed line, working my way down, going all the way. And it's always a good idea to do this, certainly within this sort of project, George, because we've got our black layer, we've got our orange layer, and then certainly when it comes to the top, we've got our third layer as well. So it always helps to enhance it. So what we can then do, once we've got it done like that, and we're then going to move all that out the way. So our centre bit, what we're going to do is I'm going to give it a little bit of a tweak, and then I just want to help it. So I'm going to pull it forward slightly, and then I'm going to bend it back on itself. And then I'm going to take these ones, and I'm going to go on itself. And then I can do the opposite side, and then I can pull that on itself. And then what I'm going to do, just lightly, with my bone folder, I'm going to go in and give it a score. So we've got what is like, actually, gosh, it looks like a spider, doesn't it? From up above.
It's beautiful. Versatility in these
you
stamps.
could have them hanging as Halloween decorations with a little spider. Never thought of that. Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Do you know the story of director Charlotte the other day? Ringing me up. I got home, she rang me up, there was a spider in the house, and she rang me up asking me to come and get it for her. I was an hour and a half away, and then she was going to knock on her neighbour's house and go, can you come and get this spider for me? I was like, get a grip. So she's managed to get a spider, she vacuumed it up, left it in the conservatory overnight, and then she woke up the next morning and the spider had escaped and was sat laughing at her words, not mine, as she woke up the next morning. So,
do you want to know what?
What?
She WhatsApped me, asking me, would I come and get the spider? Because she was really scared. I was like, no, it's too late at night time. No, just sort it yourself. I'm all for helping anything like that, but I was like, come on, it's a spider. I don't like spiders, but on the other hand, I was like, just put a tumbler or something.
Did you see it?
Over it.
It was bigger than that.
No, because I don't like looking at things
big.
like that.
It was big.
No,
and
it gives me the heebie-jeebies. No, don't like anything like that.
I've done that in ages, the heebie-jeebies.
Heebie-jeebies, yeah, don't like it. So now what we've got is we've got our cracker. So we've got it working, that you can see here. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with our mechanism here.
Yeah.
So what I can then do is I like to just sit it in front of me. So then what I've got is I've got my arm or my leg here. And then, actually in actual fact, what we'll need to do beforehand, we need to put our bow into place. So for this one, I'm going to use my normal double-sided tape. You use your tape runner. But what I'm only doing, George, is I'm only going to pop it. So if we've got bow, I'm only going to pop it towards this left-hand side on the back, because I don't want to put it on the whole lot. Otherwise, it's going to stick to the full mechanism, which I don't want. So what I'm then going to do is if I then take these bits off, so I'm going to then come in. So what I want to make sure as well is the corner, top corner, I don't want it to cross too much into the score line, because of course we'll then potentially bend that back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in towards the middle, and what I'm doing is I'm making sure that this tip in the top left is just before this score line, and then when it comes to the right hand side, this is nestled nicely, all contained within that center piece of the cracker. I can press, and then this is where we've got the bow now. So then what I can do is we can then come along. So from this point onwards, this is where I'm going to use my red liner tape. So we can then come along. So what we're going to do is if we then sit that underneath here, that we can see, so that's going to sit. So if I turn it that way, so this is the way it's looked. So having it in facing me, so we've got bow facing down, that's going to sit on the top layer. So that can sit under there. Then this one underneath is then going to tuck underneath. and then it's going to go into play here. So let's come in now, and I'm going to add my red liner tape. So once again, because that's going underneath there, that means it's on the back that I need my red liner tape. So we're going to go on. If you're at home and you've got a bit more time for it to dry, then of course you can use your tacky glue. That will work an absolute treat because that's going to dry into all the fibres of the cardstock. But for the mechanism here, what you will then find, it is going to be better for you to then use red liner tape.
Yeah.
So what I'm then going to do, I'm just want to double check. So now that I've got that one, which is going to sit on the top there, this one's going to go underneath, which means I need adhesive onto this one. So layer this one on. So I'm going to go in, and just making sure I've got more than enough of my red liner tape. Because this is ultra strong, all red liner tape, and you'll have seen with it being tape, I'm using my scissors. Going back what we were talking about earlier on, and the fact that it's got a plastic backing, which means that you need your scissors to cut it. So what I'm going to do is take all these bits off.
Got some more Halloween jokes.
Oh, have you?
Therese has been online and she's commenting. And Rachel, who's looking after our socials, I can imagine she's chuckling away to herself with this one. What did the skeleton, it's the way I tell them, what did the skeleton order at the restaurant? I can't speak. Let me start again. What did the skeleton order at the restaurant?
I don't know. What did the skeleton order at the restaurant?
Spare ribs. Ooh, shocking. Sarah Brown on Facebook, you definitely don't want spiders from Australia. I hate spiders. No one, I don't think spiders, does anyone like spiders? Does anyone have a pet spider? People have pet spiders. There used to be a lady at our school who went to our school. She was a dinner lady and she had a pet tarantula. And she used to bring it into school to scare the kids. I had a great childhood. So yeah, that's a spider. Right, that's the pop and dye, twist and dye, pop and dye. That should be an hairdresser's, shouldn't it? Pop and dye.
Pop and dye.
What is it? Curl up and dye. That's the hairdressers here in the UK.
Is that not a song? Curl up and, oh no, it's
Shut up and drive.
Shut up and drive. Curl up and drive, yeah.
Hairdressers, curl up and dye. And there was one next to a, what they call it, a funeral parlour. Someone put it on the Facebook somewhere in the world. There was a hairdresser called Curl Up and Dye next to a funeral parlour. Dye was spelt D-Y-E. I just want to put that out. Not like a cutting dye. No, I know what you crafters are like. Yeah, like an ink dye. Like you dye your hair. Like a lot of people, I tell you, talking about ink dyeing your hair, a lot of people are loving Jenny's hair colour. Our wonderful craft alonger today over in the USA, our beautiful purple hair, purple rings. I love it. A lot of people are loving that today. Remember this beautiful deal, this wonderful mechanism. You're going to need the mechanism if you haven't got any of our other twist and pop sets. It is sold individually. Now, the reason we've done that is we know a lot of you have purchased our twist and pop sets before where the mechanism came with it. So instead of you spending money on something you've already got, we've given you that bundle and given you the option to buy the twist and pop mechanism separately. But that mechanism works with all the dies. Craig?
It sure does indeed. And as you pointed out earlier on, you only need that one that's going to work for all 6 of them. And in actual fact, if you've got the original set, the all occasions set, then you don't even need another one because that one will work for this one. So what I've done on both sides of the triangle, I have used my red liner tape. Now what I'm going to do is the point of our triangle, I'm going to come right up to the score line of our card blank. Now you can measure it to be exact in the middle if you want, but I'm going to eyeball it. So what we're going to do is right up to our score line, and then what I can then do is I can then press. So I'm going to make sure that's nicely contained, it's nicely adhered to. So we can then press all that in. Then what we can then do, let's just make sure we're nicely adhered, which we are. So we're finished decorating off just in a moment, but then what you'll find is when we've got the card and then we go to open it, we've got boo. So we've got boo here.
Brilliant.
So then all that's left to do is we've got our 2 panels, and then 2 panels, we're going to take some of the green. Now using the Eclipse die, I'm going to then die cut the word happy, And then the alphabet dies that I've used, and this is an old die collection that we used to do. Our dies used to be called Desire. That was even before I started here, but it goes to show that I was buying the product even before I started here. So these alphabet dies are 0.5 inches that we can see. So, well, what's that, half an inch. You can use stamps as well if you want. That's why we put the stamps on the list. So from the Eclipse, we're going to die cut the word happy, and then from my small alphabet dies, I'm going to die cut the word Halloween. If you are using stamps, all that you need to do is then just stamp out the word Halloween instead. But that's what I'm going to do right now, and then we can finish off.
Perfect. You guys are sending more jokes. Brilliant. Karen on Facebook. I love knock knocks. One of my favourites. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Owl.
Owl who?
Yes, owls say who. Wow.
That's a good one.
Well, great. Producer Georgina in my ear going, I don't really get some of these. I'm not surprised. Linda, I love this Craig so much. It's just brilliant. That's not a joke. That's truthful. And Rachel, a wonderful social person. And you're right. I giggle often here on the socials. I can imagine just sat away, tea in one hand, socials on the other. Perfect. So you have to redo the P once because you can only pee. You can only pee once because you've only got one P. So there it is. On your P, you have to pee once.
Yes, also I'll die cut. Because I've only got the one P.
You've only got one P.
I'll have a P, please, George.
A P. And Adriana, Craig makes it look so easy, finishing one this weekend, done all colouring and die cutting, just need to assemble, hope it goes this smoothly. Look, we do speed crafting here in the studio. If it takes a couple of times, it takes a couple of times. Don't worry, it's all about practice makes perfect. And when you're at home, you can make as many mistakes as you want. If you didn't make mistakes, you wouldn't be human. Isn't that right, Craig?
Exactly, yeah, we all do them.
Yeah.
Even we do them. We just have that little bit extra time before the shows, days leading up to the shows, to prep them. So yeah, sometimes things don't go to plan, sometimes we make little mistakes. That all happens to us when we're at home. So that, when we come here, we can show you how each of the products work. So yeah, don't ever think it doesn't happen to us. Don't ever think that it doesn't take us like 6 hours to finish a project, because it does.
Absolutely. We've got loads to get through as well. We'll show you some more brilliant designs from this show. Remember, this is a Christmas collection that we're showing you today, but it's how you take it. We're going to show you some beautiful Christmas designs. Did you hear that?
I did. What was that?
Was that? I thought it was a horn. I thought it was a ship. We're not near any water, so I don't know how it would be a ship. So, what we're talking about, crafting, of course we are, at Christmas, but we're doing Halloween. But it's what you do with these dies which makes them so different and so unique. Can you be like Craig and turn it into Halloween? Maybe it's a gender reveal. Maybe it's like an Easter egg popping out of you. Yeah. Who knows? And look, there's nothing stopping you, once you've got this mechanism, to have a go at making your own twist and pop stuff that jumps out of it. Who knows? You know, you've seen how it's done with the scores and stuff. Like, I'm sure, Craig, you just replicate that sort of design with the scoring, and you've got your scoring tool, then you have to create something, your own little design, maybe an Easter egg, or maybe the mechanism is so key to everything. And also, on the flip side, if you buy these brilliant dies, there's nothing stopping you using them for their own purpose. The cracker is great. Someone had a great idea with the Father Christmas hats earlier, or Santa Claus hats, to make some brilliant bunting with those Santa Claus hats. There's nothing stopping you to do that with these. Remember, they are so versatile. They are not just one purpose. Remember that. There's so much you can do with these dies, and it's just sometimes think outside the box. But the best people to give you some inspiration are you guys at home, you fellow crafters, because you come up with some brilliant ideas. You're always getting in touch with some great ideas. A lot of people asking, Craig, can you just remind us what are the dies that you're using for the lettering? I know it's an older die set, but what are the dies that you're using for the lettering?
So it is half-inch alphabet dies. It's from our old brand. You won't get these now on our website or that. They're really quite old. It is your Desire range that we've got here, so small alphabets. Yeah. It doesn't have to be these. It could be any of the smaller alphabets that you've got at home. Just so happens these are the ones I'm using.
Cue the song. Free from desires. Right, so, again,
gosh,
I've had a lot of coffee today. Get out the glow sticks. Guys, remember, keep getting in touch. keep getting. I'm only here for 2 days. I feel like I've been here years today. It feels like I don't know. It feels like I've been here today. It's working hard today, aren't we, Craig? Working hard for the money.
Oh, of course.
Cue the song. She works hard for the money. Debbie Robinson's going to be here at 7 p.m, 2 p.m. East Coast time, 11 a.m. West Coast time, with our wonderful creative cravings. Loads of love for coming up for later on. Oh, I'm excited. I don't know why I'm laughing at. And remember as well,
It could be nothing. It could be worse. It could be one of the singers, Alicia Dixon. The boy does nothing.
Boy does nothing.
Could be that one.
Does he wash up? No.
Does he clean
Remember
up? No.
as well, we've got that $250,000 prize giveaway across all our shows for the next few days, and there's a prize giveaway at the end of this show. It could be you. In fact, we talked about it at the beginning of the show, and we didn't do yesterday. I blame Ben Mosby. We didn't do Demo of the Month yesterday. It's the 1st September and we didn't do Demo of the Month. Now I'm going to need some of your help to remember whose cards are what. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 cards to choose from today for Demo of the Month of all of August. So we'll get them ready and we'll do them very shortly. Mrs. Stationery and Stuff's been back on. I've just made a mistake on my Halloween card and using a pumpkin-shaped sequin to cover the mistake. Perfect. I love it. Is it a butterfly? Make it new. It's got its own lease of life. I love that pumpkin sequins. I love that. Have you ever got a sequin? I'm guessing you have, Craig. A sequin behind the nail. That hurts. That does hurt. That does really hurt. So yeah, loads of love coming in for these today. Like we said, we'll show you some wonderful designs, and we're also going to do Demo of the Month for September because we're on the first of September already. How many sleeps? It's not normal. That's not nice. I don't like it. How many weeks until Christmas now? I was only here a few weeks ago saying it was only 16 weeks to Christmas. Ages to go.
Well, yesterday it was 161 sleeps till Christmas.
Right.
So what, 160 sleeps?
Do some maths. We're doing some maths upstairs. I can hear the calculators burning away. Boy, that's scary. I've not even started Christmas shopping.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, you need to get with it, mate.
I'm a last minute person, me.
Oh, you're not?
I am. You know where it depends where I am in the country because I'm always doing pantomime
and stuff.
Well,
to be fair, yeah, you are, aren't you? With what else that you do.
And do you know what's hard is trying to find shops where you're somewhere. I once had to do my Christmas in Skegness seafront. Nothing wrong with Skegness. I love Skegness, right? Spent many happy days in Skegness as a child and worked there. But I was struggling for Christmas ideas in Skegness. I can feel comments coming in from people from Skegness. Maybe no one's watching from Skegness, but I love Skegness. We've lost all of Skegness in my ear. Okay, oh dear. Cleethorpes? No, I love them both. Kathy C on YouTube, how quickly has the time gone? I can't believe it. We're just showing 15 minutes left on the show. Beautiful. So Craig, remind you using your wet glue here because it allows that movability with the cards.
I am, yeah. Because what you'll find if you're using the clips, we're just going to go over the edge slightly with the H and also the Y. So when it comes to alphabets or, shapes, anything like that, spacing wise, I'll always space and start with the first letter and then end with the last letter, and then we're going to do the spacing that way. So we can go in with my tacky glue again. So we're going to go in with the Y and just overlap on the edge. And as you said, it gives me that bit of maneuverability. What you can then do instead, if you wanted to, we done it yesterday because we used these Eclipse alphabet dies on the craft along yesterday, where we used our double-sided adhesive sheets.
Yeah.
So you can use them if you want, but it is always easier, in my opinion, with a tacky, because then it means then you have that option to move it about. So if we go in there.
Perfect. Right, shall we do the Demo of the Month while Craig's finishing off with his wonderful gluing? Right, so there's 6 to choose from. We'll work them out now. You may need your help. Please help me on reminding me who's made things. We're starting off. Number 1, it's of course our wonderful Bernie's bag that she's made here with that beautiful fabric again. That's number 1 there for you. Number 2, I'm not sure who's made this, so please forgive me. This is number 2. Oh, it's our wonderful Debbie Robinson's made this. Again, that wonderful nativity scene there it is. That wonderful fold card. That's number 2. Then number 3, again with our new dies, the looking through the window. Again, I've got no not sure who's made this here. I'm really sorry on that one. There with the stamp, and you see a little snowman in the back. Yoo, and the snow on the windows. That's number 3. Number 4, we've got this one again. Again, I'm not sure who's made this. Wonderful Father Christmas. This wonderful stepper card flying through the sky. There was that you, Craig? Apparently, this one.
That one was.
Yeah, made by wonderful Craig. That's number 4. Talking, we keep it with our Craig. At number 5, again, his wonderful cracker box. It's Cracker Jack. His wonderful craft long. His cracker, and then that beautiful, I love that on the top, that's gorgeous. That's number 5, and then number 6 is again our Debbie Robinson, which she made this wonderful card on the launch day on Wednesday, last Wednesday, again with these beautiful, is that it's a K-fold card, I'm learning. It's a wonderful K-fold card, that's number 6. So, you've got 5 minutes or so, remember, we'll go backwards, that's number 6, with the wonderful Debbie's card. There it is, number 6. Number 5 with our Craig's cracker box. There's the cracker. Number 4 is our wonderful stepper card. Number 3 is Debbie Robinson. Sorry, number 3 is the window card here. Number 2 is the wonderful Bethlehem scene. And number 1 is our Bernie's wonderful gift bag. You've got about 5 minutes for demo of the month, for the August month. And we'll take you through some wonderful demonstrations, wonderful ideas that you can make with these wonderful twist and pop dies. Craig, how are we getting on with your lettering over there?
We're getting there. We're now on to the Halloween. So, still using my tacky glue. I'm just moving it into position with my pokey tool. And same as I done with the happy, what I done is I started with the H, finished with the N, and got the spacing roughly right. But then I'm just going to dab some of that excess off. I'm going to go in, using the pokey tool as that helping hand, pop it into position. But it being the tacky, it also means that any residual glue that pops out the sides of the letters, you don't need to worry about them because it is going to dry completely clear. So let's go in with the W. So if we then pop that one into here, so I'm going to move it in. And I'm doing it so that I've got a little bit of spacing at the left and the right, but you can then extend it so it covers the full banner, or you can then come out down afterwards and you can trim it a bit smaller if you want.
Yep.
Whatever way you want to have it, then you can have it. So let's dab off a little bit more of the excess. And it's just a really nice combination of having orange, black, and then green. And for me, it just shouts out Halloween, a colour tone.
Halloween!
It does.
Sorry, Halloween! I only wanted to do a show where he used to go, Halloween! Halloween! That was it. And
Who was shouting out?
Halloween! Halloween! That was it, literally. I'd go, Halloween! Halloween! Time rapidly running away with us. I should get a proper job one day. Time rapidly running away with us. 12 minutes away towards the end of the show. Like I said, the wonderful Debbie Robinson is going to be here at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time with our creative cravings. We've got loads coming for those. It's very exciting. Jane look like she's done, does it, producer? Right, well, should we cut to Jenny while Craig finished off with his wonderful lettering here? Oh, yeah, there we are, perfect. Yeah, we'll cut to our wonderful Jenny. Craig was perfect, all right. Craig was waving at me, all right.
Yeah, no, it's just, if we just stick with me for a moment.
So, yeah, we'll stick with Craig,
stick with me just for a moment so we can get this one finished off.
Yep.
Because this is the last letter. So that's it. So we've now got Halloween.
Halloween.
So what we can then do is we can come in, of course I've got my tape on the back already. So what we can do is then we can come in here. So now that we've got our twist and pop, we're going to come in, let's just position it to where we want. So I'm going to check there, and then I'm happy with that. So what we can do is let's take these ones off, and then this will be this craft along project.
Oh,
all done.
Amazing.
So let's pop that one on.
That is. Hopefully.
And that one. And these bits of the glue, as I say, they will dry crystal clear.
Amazing. I love it.
There we go, George.
It's beautiful, mate.
It is.
Our wonderful Halloween card.
So we've got Happy Halloween. We can open it up. Boo!
Love it.
And as you said a minute ago, if you've maybe got Halloween sequins or embellishments or that, just add to it. Or even just orange gems, black gems, anything like that, you can add extra decoration. But we've got that boo. So there we are, using that Advanced Twist and Pop Christmas collection, but using it for Halloween.
Absolutely brilliant. Remember, guys, you got a beautiful deal. This is not Halloween dye. Let's point this out. This is a Christmas dye which Craig has run away with and made his own. We've got some great inspiration with Christmas. I'll show you them shortly. But we're going to cut to our wonderful Jenny over in the USA. Jenny, how are we doing? How is it? How's your card doing? And I did something a little bit different alongside our Craig's, but you made something exceptionally wonderful. Let's have a look what you've made.
Yeah, I decided to really go crazy embellishing because I had extra time.
Yeah. Perfect.
So there's my happy birthday on the front.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That is stunning, Jenny.
That's
Look at those
absolutely
trees. They're
stunning.
gorgeous.
Love
Beautiful. Jenny, that is absolutely stunning. I love it. Did you enjoy making that?
I did, very much. I love these cards because they are really so easy. Once you do that mechanism, you can just go crazy decorating however you want. So they're super easy to use and they go together really quickly, actually.
Absolutely. I know a lot of people have been saying that on the socials going, oh, it looks quite intimidating at first, but actually, like you just said, once you've done it, it's perfect and nice and simple. Jenny, thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day baking cookies. I'm so jealous. I want to get a flight over there, but I'll speak to you very, very soon. You take care, Jenny.
All right, you as well. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Jenny. Let me remind you of our wonderful offer that we've got today with our wonderful twist and pop and dies. Remember, this incredible deal today, you're buying 5 and you're getting 1 for free. You've got the amazing different designs. Let me remind you of the designs you've got. You have got Christmas celebrations, winter forest, Santa hats, peace on earth, festive gifts, and follow the stars. Remember, you get free shipping over in the USA. It's perfect. And 2 of these designs have not been seen on HSN. Let me see. Now, you've seen Craig today making his Halloween card. Let's take it a look back at what you could do Christmas themed. They are Christmas design, but remember, we're saying go outside the box. Let's have a look what you could do. We're starting here with the follow the star. That wonderful, there it is. Look at that. That is absolutely just popped off. Of course it has. Remember, there's a bit of glue on there. But that wonderful follow the star card there. Then what about gift bags? Have you thought about this for an idea? Imagine making a wonderful gift bag. It's already popping out there with the wonderful trees of Winter Wonderland. Again, imagine that as a gift bag. That is absolutely stunning. Made there with that wonderful Woodland Friends patters. Again, brilliant. I absolutely love that. Then as well, you've also got this. I love this, the cracker. You've seen Craig do his cracker today. There we are with the Love at Christmas. Again, made with the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas card pad. And then the cracker inside with little bells on it as well. You've got a little, can you hear the bells? There they are. There they are. That wonderful cracker. Again, taking it in, just another idea with it. And then you've also got the presents idea. Again, imagine this. Look, even though it's got snowflakes on it, imagine that as like we're saying, gender reveal, pinks and blues, and then there with the presents inside. Again, how many different ideas? It's not necessarily Christmas. There's nothing on that car, on that present, which says Christmas. It could be birthdays. It could be anything whatsoever. How about this? The ho, ho, ho card. Again, it's stunning. And guess what's inside here? Of course, it's the Santa Claus hats. Again, made with some beautiful glitter card there on the bits of embellishments. There they are. Look at that shining in the sun. Sun, why do I keep saying sun? It's very cold today. Here we are again with another one, this beautiful, the Advanced with the Peace on Earth Twist and Pop. Again, another one with the doves there. And look at that. Again, every time, just open it up and you get that wonderful effect. It's like they're flying, doesn't it, with the mistletoe in between them. There they are again. And so many more different designs that you can do with these. Just take a little bit of inspiration from them. Hopefully something here today. Like I said, it doesn't always have to be Christmas. It could be Halloween. Again, the trees. I think the trees are my favourite. They're so simple but so elegant in what you can do there. And again, what about this wonderful little gift box idea that you see here? How nice is this? Again, opening that up, and again with the follow the star twist and pop there. Again, absolutely beautiful. Again, remember that wonderful price that you're seeing there today is incredible. It's a great saving. And remember, you're buying 5 and you're getting 1 for free. That incredible price and platinum price. Remember, 20% off if you're platinum price as well. Craig, you've done this so brilliant today and so much love coming for you today on this. Remind us what you did with the twist and pops today.
Right here, so let's go back and let's just have a little quick recap with the mechanism. So what you're going to do with this one because I found, certainly when the original set launched, one of the questions we always got asked was about the mechanism, and it was about folding it. It was about folding it in to position. So let's take this opportunity, while we've still got just an extra minute or two to do so, we're going to die cut it out, and then what we're going to do is let's go in. So let's take that one out, let's take that one out. So it's one pass, that's it. Doesn't matter what die cut machine that you're going to be using. And then the key to them is to fold and burnish. You've got 3 score lines, one right along the middle, then you've got one at an angle, and then you've got one at the opposite angle. So I'm just following those score lines, and then to get that real flexibility when it comes to the mechanism and the working, we're going to fold it, and we're going to go back and forwards. What we're wanting to do, no matter what cardstock we're using, we want to break down those fibres.
Yeah.
We want to make it very, very flexible. So we're going to do it a good few times. You can't overdo it, so don't worry. So we're going to go back, and then we're going to go back and forwards, give it a burnish, and then exactly the same with that middle one. So we can go back and forwards. Once you have folded both ways, you will see the difference in how flexible it becomes. And then to simply assemble it, what you'll find is you've got this, it's starting to go at a little bit of a V point that you can see there. So just start to grab one end, grab the other end, and then what will happen is you then go to pull it together, he says. Let's go in with that one. So as you pull it in together, at this point of the angle, that's going in, and then exactly the same when it comes to this one, that's going in. So we're pulling that, and then it comes together. So you've got that angle. So again, so it's actually a drop V that we can see there. So just grab it, and then it comes together. That is how your mechanism works. This is how you're going to create it, you're going to assemble it, and then this is at this point where, once you've done the actual design that you've chosen to do, you're going to slot that in and then stick that one down. So that is how the mechanism works.
Perfect. Again, remember, if you want to use the twist and pop dies, you do need that mechanism. If you haven't already got it, remember, it works with every die there. It's not a different mechanism for every single die. It's the same mechanism. Now, we did do our demo of the month, and our demo of the month winner, of course, it's the wonderful Craig's Cracker. Here it is. Look at that. Again, Craig, you won demo of the month, matey. Well done, fella.
So does that mean I get another star?
Is that,
Well, I say another star.
well, do you get stars for demo of the month? And weeks?
Was it just a week that you get?
It's just the weeks, Craig. What you get now is... And do you know what else you get? You get a show over on Create and Craft this evening. You're heading over to Create and Craft this evening, aren't you, matey?
I am, just as well, eh? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and run into our green room. I'm going to get changed into my lovely purple shirt, and then I'm going to head all the way to next door. So here in the UK, I know there's ways that you guys can watch Create and Craft here in the UK. I know there's Apple and online, etc, etc. But for this evening, 6 o'clock till 9:15, it's going to be myself and Fiona. Fiona's live at Create and Craft. I'm going to be zooming in, Skyping in from next door, and it's going to be lovely to see your company. So I am literally away and get changed and head into that studio. I've got an hour until we go live on Create and Craft.
You can do it, Craig. You're back tomorrow morning with Wake Up Call with myself.
Yeah,
and you can do it, Craig. I believe in you. And then
And
you're
it's
on holiday.
my last day
Yes.
tomorrow before I come off on a little holiday break. So yes, I need it.
You do. You're working hard, mate. Listen, that's not the end of us here on Crafters TV. Wonderful Debbie Robinson is joining myself here at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. East Coast time for our wonderful Creative Cravings. Right, we've still got to do as well. Remember, it's still the anniversary week. We've still got a prize giveaway tonight. We've got a prize giveaway now. Let's take a look at what our lucky viewer is walking away with. Is it you? It's our wonderful Teresa Milne. You are walking away with all those goodies that you see there. You've got the folder, you've got the dies, the stamps, everything there. That is you, Teresa Milne. Make sure you email prizes Put my teeth back in. Prizes at crafty, that is a different email. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com, and that is yours today. Listen, check out your baskets. Remember that incredible deal. If you're buying the bundle over in the States, you've got free US shipping. That is yours today. Listen, I'll see you back here with a wonderful Debbie. Team Bacon is back. Barnsley and Crafters online. We're going to be back here in, 2 hours time. Check out your baskets. I'll see you very, very soon. Take care of yourself. Craig, have fun on Crane Craft.
Thank you.
Goodbye for now.
Bye.
See you later, everybody.